Last time on That Bus Show.
We took a bus down to Nashville to shoot some video footage of Eric and Brian dressed up in a bunny and chicken costume for the Easter egg hunt.
We had some people stop, and we had some people that totally walked all the way around us. They don't want to get near us.
If you really think that Brian is that big of a deal, show up there with us. We'll be there, what time is it now? 12?
We're about 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes, so 12:20 we're going to be there.
If someone shows up, do I get a jacket?
No. I'll tell you what, if you get 50 people up there, I'll get you a jacket. Someday, Brian, you can wear the bunnies.
Oh, we'll have a convoy here shortly. We're headed to Portland. Once they see that the legend's coming home.
Yeah.
Home of the legend, Brian Hudson.
I graduated early. I had enough credits, was such a bright, shining light, was so far ahead of, the standard that they said, move on and spread what you already know and have mastered. Kind of the standard by which excellence is measured.
Do I consider Brian Hudson a legend? Absolutely not.
Brian is a legend in his own mind.
No, he ain't no legend around here.
Well, there's just so many people that their best days are behind them. Once knowing me or hanging out with me or, spending time with me, if you don't get that opportunity again, what is there to look forward to?
I think that's all baloney. Some people got big heads, head swells up when somebody tells them a little something.
Male, female, pet, infant, child. Once you have spent time with me or gotten to know me or been accepted into that circle, how do you get a cup of coffee just isn't the same each morning after that. How do you move on?
There is no legend of Brian Hudson in Portland. That's all in Brian's pea-sized brain he's got. He's not a legend. I don't know where he gets off that. That's no, it's not.
We're gonna take bets on how many people. I'm gonna bet that nobody shows up, and I'm gonna take the bet even secondary to that. If somebody shows up, it won't be to see Brian. It'll be to see me.
Actually, I'm probably more of a legend in Portland than Brian ever thought about being.
If someone shows up, do I get a jacket?
No. That'd be your wife trying to show up or something. You probably didn't call and said, "You better get up there. I'll get the jacket." No. I'll tell you what, if you get 50 people up there, I'll get you a jacket. I'll do it live on TV. I'll give you that jacket.
He didn't get 50 people to show up. There's no way 50 people are going to show up for Brian anywhere. I'm not sure you can get 50 at a funeral.
Let's do it for the anniversary. If 16 people shows up.
No, 50. 50 people.
There's not 50 people that's not working.
There's not 50 people that like you.
It seems the legend of Brian Hudson is going to be put to the test, and the stakes are high. Let's see how this one turns out, friends.
Trying to see all these cars and all of Brian's people's up here.
It became such a spectacle. You didn't see it. The police just ran everyone off. It was a safety situation.
Yeah, I bet. He couldn't get 16. I would have done the 6. I tell you what, I'll take it back. 16 people show up here, and I'm gonna give you a jacket. 16-year anniversary. Before we leave, you got about 5 minutes to get it.
I was not scared about having to get him a jacket. I knew nobody was going to show up. I don't think he even has 16 friends.
When you get down to it, the reason I didn't have anybody show is my fans, my support cast are working class. They couldn't make it there. You know, the kids are in school, you know, they want to be like me. They can't get out of school. The ones that can, senior leave, the ones that drive are athletes, want to be like me, basketball. They can't leave practice. The adults who wish they could have become me are working.
Brian is just trying to justify an unjustifiable situation. There will be no jacket. He's not going to earn the jacket. He can't earn it. I mean, I gave him many opportunities to have a jacket, and he can't make any of those work for him. What does that tell you?
Well, the 4th annual Easter egg hunt got off to a great start. The first week's virtual egg was found by Michelle Welch. Long about the second week, when the infamous Portland egg was hidden, that's when things got interesting.
Hey, Melinda, Melanie. Anybody else wants to listen? 1 minute.
This is a breaking news alert. Got some breaking news for you now. After the leaked audio hit.
Breaking news announcement. What do you got going on your computer screen? Trying to find e-cards for apologies to me from the company. Because I believe I just heard that y'all's Easter egg was found.
It was.
On Wednesday morning. Just nearly 52 hours into the hunt, maybe. Just a little good shy over 2 days. Would that be a correct assumption?
It would. Do you even know where the egg was found? Have you looked at it?
I haven't.
Remember Brian's friend who found one of the eggs the last 2 years? We ain't gonna believe this. This year, his daughter found it.
Well, I'm at work at like 6 a.m. I look at my phone, I'm like, oh my goodness, I know where this egg's at. And I wasn't gonna say anything, you know, wasn't gonna say a word. I was like, I was a member of the Masonic Lodge, and when he said square, I was like, okay, I got this. So I said, I totally know where I would go look if I was looking. Didn't say a word, just kind of kept it quiet.
I was actually sitting at home doing homework, and I got on Facebook and saw the clue, and I called my dad, and he was like, no, I'm not going, because I told him, I was like, let's go when you get off and look for it. He was like, no. I was like, well, I'm going, and I had no idea where it was, and he was like, well, I'll tell you where it is, and he told me. I went and actually walked past it a couple times.
And she called, I mean, it was like the shortest phone call ever. She called, I was in a meeting, I told her where to go. 30 minutes later, she goes, how'd you know that? She goes, I just found this thing. I said, you kidding? It was there? She goes, yep, sure was.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
The square total was the tell-all for me, you know. And you know, I think that it was kind of comical because I'd watched the episode or the little clip of Brian saying, I hope Chuck Williams finds this egg, and Eric saying, well, that's not going to happen.
Chuck Williams may possibly still find it.
No, I promise you he won't.
So I kind of got called out too, you know. So kind of got called out. I felt like maybe we needed to have one more run at it just to show, you know, just for show.
Well, I know it's crazy that we're going to get to the bottom of it, see what happened there, because somehow somebody...
We might need to make better rules.
But on public record, though, who knew of the egg's location?
Well, I'm not willing to say that at this point.
Okay.
It's still an ongoing investigation, and we're not at liberty to discuss that right now. We don't talk about ongoing litigation as it says it's going on.
Right. So you're not willing yet to admit?
No, because it's not true yet. I'm not admitting anything, yes or no, until I get through with my final report. So I'm going through that now.
Okay.
You know, there's no way they could have found that off those 2 clues. They must have had some help of some kind, or followed me, or something. But I mean, I hit it. What's going on there? What's he doing? He pulled something out from underneath my truck. I knew it. Gotta try. Come on. Try it.
Next time on That Bus Show.
Something's going to have to be done. This is your opportunity to tell the truth. So, I'm going to ask you one more time. Did you give the Williams family information on where this Portland egg was hidden? And I think we have to let him go. I really do.
Well,